Hello, and this is another edition of the FabFitFun box. This one is the fall 2019 box. Had it for a few weeks now, but I've just not really gotten around to opening it yet because different things like starting a new job and all that. So just getting around to it, but I already spoiled it, I guess you could say, by looking online before it got delivered like I usually do, but so I know what I'm getting, but still it's always exciting though to see what you get whenever you open it. So as usual, there's the little catalog magazine that comes with it. Just always talks about the different products that are inside. And then there's always some different things like recipes and then articles featuring like how to wear certain items, like if there's fashion involved. And then there's always a celebrity, which in this case, this time it's Meghan Trainor. And all kinds of other fun stuff. And then, of course, at the end, then there's always the sweepstakes to win a trip of some sort, usually. I've been bad about not remembering to post on Instagram and things like that. So, hopefully I'll try to do that, maybe with this video, because it says, I guess, that we can use it on YouTube, so I'll probably actually go ahead and do that then, just so that way I'm entered. So there's always a little ticket or two in here. This is to give to a friend to try out a box if they want to anyway. I've never used one of these before, but I'm sure that some people know people, Then there's always like a thing for HelloFresh, which I have done before, but it's always for your first 4 deliveries. So that's kind of a bummer just because it would be nice to have a better deal for all the time, I guess. So after my first time subscribing, I just canceled it because it's just kind of expensive without a code. But anyway, so first things that I'm looking at right here, I thought this was interesting. This here is a hair towel. So after you get out of the shower, it says it's supposed to prevent frizz, so that would be nice. Especially for me, I might have to actually try this out soon, maybe tomorrow or something, because I've got natural curls and I always straighten my hair just because I don't really like how it sets all the time. So it looks pretty straightforward. I wonder if it like kind of grips onto itself. It kind of looks like that material that kind of sticks to itself. So that'll be interesting to see. And it looks like it's machine washable. So perfect. Alright. So then this here looks like it's a roller ball of maybe some essential oils. Chamomile, vetiver, and sandalwood. I love sandalwood, so I might like this. We'll see. Interesting. Well, I guess I could open it, I suppose. I have gotten into essential oils, but I'm not sure exactly what all of them do. Almost kind of looks like a perfume. Let's see what it smells like. Don't really smell it yet. Definitely not picking up on sandalwood. It must be the chamomile or the vetiver, which is okay. I'll have to research what they're supposed to be good for, though, because I know certain ones are supposed to help with certain ailments, supposedly. Alright, next we've got some Detox Pads. I believe this was one of the items that I selected to get whenever we could customize. Whoops, sorry, I didn't realize I had that out of the frame. So it looks like that you can kind of use this even like for makeup remover, I guess, if you want. Looks like it's probably a little strong because it says for dry skin use twice a week, normal skin 3 times a week, and sensitive skin twice a week. And then oily skin to use daily. I've got sensitive skin and oily skin, so I'll just have to probably experiment and see what would be best for me. Because in the morning and evening, to improve complexion, do not rinse off. So this will be interesting to try out. Looks like there's a lot of different ingredients. Anyway, next here looks like a body lotion. I can't remember if this was one that I chose or not, but I always like different lotions. All the ones that I've gotten from past boxes have always smelled good. Let's see if it has a cap on it, if I can smell it or not. Ignore me doing laundry in the background, by the way. My washing machine's pretty loud. Smells citrusy. I like that. Doesn't really say what scent it is, though. To me, it kind of reminds me of like melon or something. So, anyway, that's pretty good stuff. Hopefully it works well. I work in healthcare, so I'm always washing my hands all the time, so any lotions that work well are good for me. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I forget if I chose this one or not, but it's a hair repair, like a hair mask, which is always nice. I like trying different things just because, like I said earlier, my hair is usually pretty out of control, and it's prone to damage because, like I said, it's naturally curly, and I pretty much straighten it every day except for days that I'm going to be home for a couple days in a row and stuff like that. Wonder if it has a cap on it or not, if I can smell it yet. It smells like some sort of essential oil that I've had before. I wonder if it's in the ingredient list. Lots of different oils. I'll have to think about what that smells like. It smells good. It's just, you get it in your mind, but can't place where you had it. And I'm just spilling it everywhere too, so that's nice. Let me try to get that back in the bottle somewhat. I wonder if it has to be for damp hair or if it can be for dry hair. Oh, damp hair. Whoopsie. Well, let's try to save some of that. There we go. That's better. I'll just put the rest in my dry hair. Why not? See if it helps any. Alright, let me put that in my hair. And looks like I'm gonna go with this here for the next one. And exfoliating sugar cubes. Looks like it's kind of like to use as a scrub, I guess, is what I get out of this. Oh, sorry, not in the frame again. Yeah, so if you just heard my washer sound louder here, my door for my room, it opens up by itself sometimes whenever like a breeze kicks in or whatever. It's really weird. So yeah, the door just opened and I'm too lazy to fix that, so we're just gonna finish the rest of the video here. But looks like there's about 8 of them in here. Not sure what scent that's supposed to be. Let me see if I can get it open here. Oh my gosh, that smells really good. It's like some sort of a melon or berry smell. It smells really good. I'll definitely be using those. This is recommended twice a week, so I'm not sure if this is supposed to last, I guess, multiple uses per cube. I don't know. I guess we'll see. It says it's got sugar in it, so I'm gonna guess that it'll dissolve eventually over time. So hopefully it lasts a little while. That's my struggle with some of these products, is that I want them to last longer than they really do. It's kind of disappointing. Anyway, this here is a mask. Well, actually, it's a cleanser, scrub, and mask, as it says on the label there. Not sure if it's for your body or your face. It doesn't really say. I guess you could put whatever you want on it. Looks like it's another one that it wants you to use in the shower. It says wet skin. Oh, wet or dry skin, as if you're using it as a mask. For a cleanser, it says to put on wet skin. So I guess it doesn't matter. It says volcanic lava, calendula, sweet orange, grapeseed oils, cucumber, parsley, and chamomile. So that'll probably smell pretty decent. I wonder if I can get this open. I don't know what that was. Maybe it's like one of those applicator type things. I don't know. Almost looks like... I'll probably use it in the shower just because it's kind of dark and I don't want it to get on my clothes. It doesn't really have much of a smell though, which in a way is kind of nice just because it kind of gets overpowering sometimes with certain scents. And I think that there's just one item left, so let's take a look here. This is the one that I'm probably the most excited about, and it's a plush blanket scarf. Plaid even too. Black and white plaid even better. I don't remember if it came in multiple colors or not, but I opted for this in customization. Let's see if I can get some of this off here. But I actually bought the other day at Ross. I love that store. It's so dangerous when I go there because I buy everything. But I bought a poncho, which is actually kind of similar to the one that I got in the winter box. I forget if it was 1 or 2 years ago. But it was super soft and comfortable. It was red and black plaid. So I bought it because in this apartment I don't really have any fall or winter clothes yet, and here in Illinois we got a cold front that went through like a couple days ago and I didn't have any warmer clothes, so had the day off, and so I went to a bunch of different stores and bought some different things like some long sleeve shirts and sweaters and stuff like that. So it worked out well, but oh my goodness, this is super soft. Can't wait to wear it. It'll actually go really nicely with one of the shirts that I just bought the other day. But it's got some fringe on it, so that's always cute. I wonder how big this is, if it's actually like... Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a pretty good size. Oh, and it's even folded over more, so yeah, it's a pretty long scarf, which is super nice. And it's soft, so I'll definitely have to think about that here. Definitely one that you probably want to wear on a colder day. And let me fold that up. I'll have to read about that real quick and see if it's machine washable, because I'm very pro dishwasher and washing machine, so anything that I can use in one of my machines is perfect. Let's see here. Oh, hand wash. Well, sometimes I am bad and I machine wash things that are supposed to be hand washed. I just put them in one of those delicate bags and run it on the delicate cycle. So we'll see. I don't really like hand washing stuff, especially in an apartment, because I don't have like a big sink to do it in. You're either doing it in the kitchen sink or the bathtub or the bathroom sink, which none of those are exactly clean usually. So anyway, enough with me yapping. Make sure that that's it. Alright, looks like that is it for this. I always get irritated with this stuff, by the way. I wish that they would just use like one of those air trapping bag things or whatever. Just, I feel that these get everywhere. It's so annoying. And I just vacuumed earlier too, so I'm definitely going to have to scoop the floor, make sure that all this is gone. But anyway, I did hear a couple complaints online that people were upset that there were a lot of like lotions and stuff like that in the box, but I'm fine with it. Like my profile that I built with FabFitFun, I specified that I like skincare type items. So I think that, they try to send you like your preferences. So for me, it's perfect, but other people I know were kind of upset about it. But as usual, I mean, I've subscribed for almost 2 years now. I think I've only canceled for the season once within the last 2 years, and that was like, I think the spring of 18. But otherwise, I mean, I've always been pleased with the boxes, and usually I like look ahead on YouTube at celebrities and see what items they've got, and then I always kind of make a decision whether or not I want to keep subscribing. But like the scarf in this case is like pretty much what sold me this time around, but I'm sure I'll grow to love some of the other items like I usually tend to do. But there's always one or two items that always hook me, I guess, into it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.